Thanks for tuning in. This is Don O'Malley with Don's Breakfast Cereal Show. Today we're showing G-Men versus the Black Dragon. This is an excellent movie serial. It was so popular that while they were filming another serial at this time, after they finished this one, while it was being shown in the movie theaters, they immediately changed the hero's name and the one they were doing to this hero's name so that it would be a sequel to this one. So sit back and enjoy G-Men versus the Black Dragon. Now, something funny you will find about this one, and I have to look up his name real quick, is Johnny Arthur is in this. Johnny Arthur plays the Japanese saboteur, except you can't take him very seriously, unfortunately. He was also Darla Hood's dad, Mr. Hood, and a couple of the Little Rascal TV shows. So he was in Feed 'em and Weep 'em and Night and Gales. He played her dad, her whining dad. So try to watch out for him. You'll see him. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be right back after this.
That's Vivian Marsh. Be sure you don't lose her in traffic.
I won't. Don't worry.
I'll drive ahead to the airport and wait there, just in case.
Flight 7, West Coast nightliner, is leaving in 2 minutes. Flight 7, West Coast nightliner, is leaving in 2 minutes.
Well,
She's finished.
good. Did you search her baggage?
She got rattled and drove over an embankment. The car burned to a cinder.
Too bad. She tricked you.
Better way, you fool.
Last call for Flight 7.
Take a fast plane and beat her to Los Angeles.
Last call for Flight 7, West Coast nightliner, leaving immediately.
Sir John Brookfield of the British Embassy is here to see you, sir.
Have him come right in.
Sir John?
Mr. Bennett?
Yes. Have a seat, sir.
Thank you. I understand that you're interested in the Black Dragon Society.
Well, that's the assignment I'm working on. No thanks.
Do you know anything about the society?
No one knows very much about it. Black Dragon Society was organized in Japan for the purposes of terrorism, assassination, and espionage. For years, they've been building up an undercover organization here in America. Behind it are all the cunning and treachery of the keenest Oriental minds.
And you're expecting trouble from them?
Plenty of it.
I've been asked to give you a message. A British secret agent is flying here to contact you with vital information about the Black Dragon.
That's fine. I'll be glad to cooperate with them.
It's not a him. It's a lady, a Miss Vivian Marsh. She would like you to meet her at the airport. She will be wearing a white gardenia.
I'll be there.
Thank you. Her plane arrives at 10 o'clock tonight.
Bye, sir.
Miss Marsh?
Yes. Are you Rex Bennett?
No, he's been delayed, but he'll meet us at the Grand Hotel. The car's over here. Miss Marsh?
Yes.
I'm Rex Bennett. Take care of Miss Marsh. I'm going after that car.
Please. Look, we've something far more important to do, and we've no time to lose.
She's right, Rex. My government informed me that she was arriving with very important information.
Suppose you tell me what you mean.
This gentleman?
Well, this is Chang Sing of the Chinese Secret Service. You can speak freely.
You know who Oyama Haruchi is?
Yes, he's the head of the Black Dragon Society in Tokyo.
Possessed of the most infernally clever mind in all Japan.
Well, he's been smuggled into Los Angeles harbor tonight on the freighter Rangoon.
You're sure of this?
Absolutely. He's somewhere on that boat. And somehow he plans to land and lead the Black Dragon in a campaign of terror and sabotage.
My information is the same, but I did not know the name of the vessel.
The Rangoon's already in dock. We'll drive there, but first I'll phone ahead and have the crew held and the cargo impounded.
City Museum. Okay.
Just a minute. I'll have to open that for inspection.
You mean open this ancient sarcophagus? Break these 1,000-year-old seals?
It's custom regulations.
But you don't understand. The museum has at last obtained this 9th century mummy from Tibet. If you open it here, disintegration may set in, proving it worthless for scientific study.
I'm sorry. I'll have to open it. It'll only take a minute.
This may be dangerous to our plans. You mean the master's in peril? Yes. Animation is suspended. The subject should neither be touched nor exposed except under certain conditions. What do we do? Everything depends on our getting out of here quick.
All right. Thank you, Inspector. I hope no harm has been done.
Pier 17. Yes, speaking.
I see. Well, Mr. Bennett, it'll take effect at once. Wait a minute. Just received special orders. No cargo can be moved until further notice.
Please hold the cargo, all of it. But let me get this to the museum in time to save it.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll call the Port Authority and see if an exception can be made. We're almost there.
You know, I keep wondering just how and where Haruchi can be concealed on that ship.
My people have a saying, from the Japanese, always expect the unexpected.
I did my best, but the answer is no. Sorry.
We appreciate your kindness, Inspector. Have a cigar.
Oh, thanks.
We've wasted a lot of time. Check the door. The drug he used suspends animation for a time. But after a while, it causes actual death. Unless it's counteracted. That's why I must give him this injection immediately.
How long will it take to revive him?
About 10 minutes. By that time, we'll have him safely back at headquarters.
Wait here. Who are you? What have you got there?
Oh, I have special permission to...
One more move, and this girl will die. Side on.
The car is over there, Master.
It's locked from outside. I'll get to a phone and have a dragnet thrown out. We'll warn every agent in the country to be on the lookout for them.
Keep in mind that our aim is to spread terror and confusion, to attack industry and leaders of industry, to cripple America's war effort and undermine her morale. So we shall speed the day when Japan will completely rule the Pacific and all the lands bordering on the Pacific. Our first blow will be struck at the ships that carry troops and supply to Australia. This will be done by adding this secret Japanese chemical to the ship's paint.
Our financial agent is here to report on the purchase of the paint company.
Bring him in.
Good morning, Your Excellency. These records show the purchase of property for your purposes. I have been able to buy complete control of the Pacific Marine Paint Company.
This company is a large one?
One of the largest. It has contracts to deliver paint to all the shipyards.
You have been well paid for your services, Mr. Williams. We do not need you any longer.
But you can call on me at any time.
He betrayed his own people. He would have betrayed us.
Master, how does the chemical make a ship catch fire?
When it is added to the ship's paint, it responds to the action of oxygen and to the evaporation of ocean water. This model is heavily coated with the formula. Watch what happens when I put it into the salt water of the aquarium. When the ship is far at sea,
Ships burned. That's our greatest loss in a single day. The situation is really getting desperate.
Beneath the fire and the smoke stretch the claws of the Black Dragon.
I think you're right. All these disasters date from the arrival of Haruchi.
How did the fire start? In the cargo, on deck, or in the cabins?
I made an exhaustive check along those lines. Kind of cargo, materials built into the ships, electric wiring, without getting a single lead. Then one thing struck me. There hasn't been a single survivor from one of these ships. Why would that be?
They couldn't have had time to launch a lifeboat.
That's it. Which means that the flames must have spread with terrific speed, so the fires couldn't have come from inside the ships. That gave me a lead. Come into the laboratory. I'll show you something. This is part of the hull of one of the wrecked ships. Notice how the paint's been burned off.
Why, the paint's blasted off.
Just as if gunpowder had done it.
That's exactly the way it looks to me.
You think there might be a destructive element in the paint itself?
That's what I intend to find out. There are only 3 local companies that supply marine paint to the shipyards. The Regal Paint Works, the Pacific Marine Paint Company, and the Maritime Paint Factory. We'll each take one company and get their formula showing the ingredients used in their paints, the names of their distributors, and other essential data. Vivian, you draw on the Pacific Marine Paint Company. That's centrally located. We'll meet you there in an hour and compare results.
Right.
Chang, you get the Maritime Paint Factory.
Right.
The master wants a report on this new formula he worked out. This aluminum cabinet will give us a good test.
Will it ignite faster than our marine paint?
Much faster. This paint is for airplanes. The combustion timing has been stepped up so that they'll burn soon after they take off.
Are you the manager?
No, he's inside.
May I see him?
Yeah, just a minute. See the headlines. Thousands of U.S. planes burn in midair.
And they'll suspect everything except the paint. Watch this cabinet. It'll burst into flames inside of 3 minutes.
The girl outside wants to see the manager. She didn't say why. A girl? I'd better have a look at her. Vivian Marsh.
What are you doing here?
I'm the manager.
Marsh girl. How did she track us here?
She's too tight-lipped to tell us. She'll never tell anyone else. She wants information. She's going to get some from the inside. From inside this cabinet. She'll be the first to learn what's going to happen to American planes.
Regent Paintworks give you the data we wanted?
Yes, here it is.
Where's Vivian?
I haven't seen her. I just got here.
She must be inside.
Vivian's.
Black Dragon agents. Get your hands up. Where's Vivian Marsh?
How would we know?
Hands up. Where's Vivian Marsh?
How would we know?
Rex!
So I've wired all shipyards throughout the country to immediately destroy all supplies furnished by the Pacific Marine Paint Company.
Well, that should stop the ship sinkings.
Unfortunately, when one claw is removed from the Black Dragon, two others grow.
Yes. As long as Haruchi is at large, we can expect trouble from the most unexpected sources.
Are there any Black Dragon Society members confined with the Japanese at Manzanar?
I know of one.
Then, if he should escape with my aid, I could probably join the society.
Got something there.
Arch-free, read all about it. Thank you, sir. Jap spy escaped. Arch-free, read all about it. Jap spy escaped. Arch-free.
Fear of capture is now over. Come.
PM calling RB. PM calling RB. Chang and Fuji have just gone into the Calcutta Importing Company store on the corner of Main and Water Street.
I'll be right down. Don't do anything till I get there.
So, due to the clever planning of my good friend, we escaped. You will be suitably rewarded.
Opportunity to serve my country, only reward I seek.
You may wait in the adjoining room until I make the necessary arrangements.
Very happy to oblige.
Have the key men we lost to internment been replaced?
That is the first thing the master did on his arrival.
Yes? Hiya, Haruchi. Excellent, Fuji. What do you know about the prisoner who aided you?
Only that he desires to join us.
Our members do not choose us. We choose them. A car will leave to pick you up immediately. It will be driven by Lugo. Argument is useless. This man has served his purpose. He must die. Go to the Calcutta Importing Company and bring Fuji to our headquarters on the Mill Road.
No. This must be done quietly.
stay here and stand guard till Lugo arrives. Then sound the gong.
Right.
BM calling RB. BM calling RB.
This is RB. Come back, BM.
Fuji came out alone. He's leaving in a car.
Trail the car and keep your radio open. I'll find out about Chang.
Right.
Fuji! Warn the master.
Master, do not go to meet Fuji.
The news that one of our own people would betray his country is surprising. However, he will be taken care of. At our Mill Road headquarters, you will find a man pretending to be Fuji. Question him. And then dispose of him in such a way that it will be a lesson to our enemies.
Yes, master.
Tonight, 2 men came here together. Only one left. Where's the other?
Many people come here to buy.
Stop stalling.
Oh.
Who's in that room?
Why, I don't...
Stop! Evidently, things didn't work out as Chang planned, but he outsmarted you.
Sometimes one can be too clever.
What do you mean?
Haruchi has already been warned. There's nothing you can do.
That's what you think.
RB calling VM. RB calling VM.
This is Vivian Rex. Go ahead.
Don't lose that car you're following. Chang's in it, not Fuji, and he's riding right into a trap.
I don't understand.
I'll explain later. Where are you now?
On Ventura Boulevard, going west. Oh, wait a minute. They've just turned into a lumber yard on Mill Road in Ventura.
Don't lose sight of that car. I'll be right there.
It's all right, this man.
He isn't, Fuji. Hey, you have interfered with our plans for the last time. Watch him. I'm going to look outside. Some of his friends may have trailed him here. So we meet again, Miss Marsh. You'll be able to see and hear much better from inside.
Fortunes of war seem against us.
It isn't the first time.
It'll be the last unless you answer some questions.
Compared to me, an oyster is a chatterbox.
I too have become dumb.
There are ways to make the dumb speak. Tie him up. Fasten her to that long plank. Are you ready to talk now, or shall we watch Miss Marsh go into the saw first?
I admit defeat. What is it you wish to know?
Don't, Chang. They wouldn't dare.
Throw that switch.
Put up your hand. Throw those guns over here. Pull that switch. your hand. Throw those guns over here. Pull that switch.
Get back to Nick's store, quick. We've got to get our records and equipment out of there before Bennett finds them.
They got away. Did you find anything in here?
Nothing of any value.
Well, we may pick up some clues to that importing story. Come on.
Nick, maybe they skipped out. Take a look in the other room while I check the safe. Nick and another man are back there dead. Dead? Bennett must have been here. And he'll be back any minute. Quick, help me with the locator. I'll finish the safe. You clean out the desk. That's everything. We'd better hurry. Not till I set that time bomb. This urn will be a good place to put it. It's working. Bennett and the others are out there. Put the gun away. The bomb will take care of them. Let's get the locator. Never mind the locator. Leave it here. They won't get away with it.
This wasn't here when I left. See what it is while I make sure nobody's around.
What is it, Chang?
It's like a listening device of some kind. You hear something ticking? Isn't that?
Oh, it's probably the clock.
It isn't going. Louder now. here more plainly now. I've got it. That was a close one.
Too close, if you ask me.
Maybe strange listening device was not fortunate enough to escape injury.
Well, it's banged up a little. We'll take it to Professor Nicholson and have him tell us what it's for.
As you requested, Mr. Bennett, the machine has been thoroughly checked. There were several broken connections undoubtedly caused by the explosion. And one condenser was broken, which I replaced. This is the old one. The machine's working perfectly now.
You're still convinced that it's used to locate submarines?
I'm positive. These microphones, when submerged in water, are the most sensitive I've ever run across. Instead of diminishing their ability to pick up sound, the water magnifies it 100-fold. The machine is undoubtedly designed to locate submarines, probably enemy craft approaching our coast.
And that's what we'll use it for. Maybe we can pick up one of those subs that's been landing men and supplies for the Black Dragon.
Send for us, Master.
I did. Arrangements have been completed to bring in a shipment of deadly explosive tonight. It will be your responsibility, Ranga, and yours too, Lugo, to see that they are landed safely.
Have no fear, Master.
A German submarine has succeeded in running the blockade and is now lying on the bottom of the bay. It will come to the surface at the pier in Beach City at 10 o'clock tonight.
I'll do the listening for a while. Chang, I hear something. According to the dial, the submarine's 5 miles east. That'll be Beach City Pier.
Beach City?
Moving, heading out to sea. Bear 20 degrees starboard. Submerged to 100 feet. Aye, aye, sir. Reduce to quarter speed. We'll be over them in a minute. I'm going to drop a depth charge. Submerged another 100 feet. Aye, aye, sir. We got him!
The hunting's good!
Now let's head for that pier and see what's going on there.
What's that?
Speedboat's tying up at the pier. Can't take a chance shooting with all these explosives around. Jump them as soon as they come in.
Look out, Chang!
Wait. Light it.
It is unfortunate that our own weapon was used to destroy an Axis submarine.
Yes, Master. But since we have recovered the submarine locator, it can't happen again.
That is true. That... What is this? Nicholson's laboratories. Many of Japan's war machines are based upon the research of the eminent Yankee scientist, Professor Nicholson.
The machine has been in his hands?
Obviously.
Certainly not long enough for him to make a reproduction.
He could have made sketches, photographs. You must find out.
But how?
Our methods are simple but effective. Is it not so, Blackman? Knowing that we have recovered the locator, Bennett will have the professor guarded. Tony and my dark omen of death will deal with these guards.
Good evening, boss. You like to have your fortune told by Tony, no?
No, not today, Tony.
Come back here, Blackie. Blackie, come here. Come on. Come back here, Blackie.
Ouch.
Oh, don't be afraid, boss. He don't hurt you. He just want to help you tell your fortune. Tell you how long you're going to live, maybe.
All right, move on, move on.
Yes, all right, boss, all right. Come here, Blackie. Come here, come here, come on. Come here, Blackie. Come here.
Call the master and tell him everything is moving according to plan.
Si, senor.
I feel perfectly safe here, Bennett, but I suppose you know best.
I'd rather not take any chances, Professor.
All right.
The master should be here.
He'll be along. Nicholson can wait for him in the office.
Right, come on. Just in case you think of calling for help. Professor Nicholson is in the office, Master.
Bring him here.
Come on.
Baron Haruchi. Such distinguished recognition is flattering, Professor Nichols.
No flattery intended. Anyone who has read of your treachery before Pearl Harbor and the Philippines knows your face.
You make me sound interesting. But you're here to talk about your own work with the mechanism of a certain secret weapon. Our submarine locator was in your possession. You probably took sketches and photographs. Where are they? Since you are aware of my sinister reputation, perhaps you recall the fate of foolish patriots in the Philippines.
Yes, the whole world knows how you treated them.
Then you know what to expect, unless you answer satisfactorily. Please be seated. Ranga, our guest is obstinate.
Yes, Master.
It is also pleasant for me, Professor. You can make it unnecessary.
That's right. Bold-faced descriptions on the front page. Ask every citizen to be on the lookout.
Radio messages. The police are blocking all highways, but report no leads.
Latest editions have combed the ads for ransom demands.
They want more than ransom. I hate to think of what Professor Nicholson may be going through at this minute.
My patience is exhausted, Professor Nicholson. There's only one way to break your stubborn American will. The ball. When you are ready to talk, you may signal with your hand. Talk.
Drawings. They're locked in my office safe. It's guarded. You'll never get them.
You'll get them for me. My men will escort you past the guards. To raise an alarm means suicide. The straps.
May I have a cigarette?
Call me at headquarters when you return.
Ranga, stop the car!
Yes, Spencer?
I just checked that number on Nicholson's handkerchief. It's listed against room 823 in the Consolidated Warehouse on 12th Street.
Thanks. 82312. Let's go. Wait here.
We're going to headquarters. You wait here.
All right.
Hold it. Back inside. Watch them, Chang. I'm going to look this place over. Look out, Chang!
We're going to headquarters. You wait here.
All right.
Hold it. Back inside. Watch them, Chang. I'm going to look this place over. Look out, Chang!
Put your hands up.
Thanks, Chang. Thanks, Vivian. You're under arrest for the murder of Professor Nicholson and for your activities as an agent of the Black Dragon Society.
They'll never make Lugo talk.
That's not the point. Lugo is invaluable to me. We must set him free.
That won't be easy, Master.
There is a simple way. We will exercise one of democracy's great privileges. Get me the City Bar Association directory. First, we contact a well-known, respectable attorney. Let me see. Cable, Cadell, Cady, Ken, Kane, Cairn, Calder, Caldwell. Here we are. Caldwell Harrison J., noted criminal attorney.
Would it be contrary to your ethics, Mr. Caldwell, to tell me who retained your services?
In this case, no. I received a package anonymously containing $10,000 in cash for the defense of your prisoner, Lugo.
I see. Have Mr. Caldwell conducted to the visitor's room to see Lugo.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Goodbye.
I thought you said you didn't want anyone to know where Lugo was.
Well, there's a time limit on holding a prisoner incommunicado.
What right has Lugo to legal counsel?
The same right Americans are fighting to preserve all over the world. Legal counsel and a fair trial by jury.
Odd, isn't it? They should grant such privileges to men that are trying to destroy them.
Do you think Caldwell will take the case?
No. I think they're using him to find out where Lugo is.
Then they'll contact Caldwell to get the information.
Right. And I want to be there when they do. Caldwell must have parked his car near the building.
Yes, Mr. Bennett.
Spencer, contact the Department of Vehicles and get me the license number of Harrison J. Caldwell's car.
Mr. Lugo, I merely came here to get your story.
There's no time for stories. Bennett's chartered a plane from the Adams Airport to fly me to Washington this afternoon. When they get me there, even the Black Dragon can't help me.
The Black Dragon? Young man, I advise you to say no more. The ethics of my profession protect you, but I'm washing my hands of the whole affair. Your friends may call at my office and get the retainer they sent me. Good day, sir.
Now, wait a minute, please.
My plan works. It'll lead me to Haruchi himself.
Here's the license number of Caldwell's car.
Thanks.
Idea of forcing me off the road.
What about Lugo?
Are you the man that sent me the money for his defense?
No, only an agent. But I'll take you to the one who sent it.
That won't be necessary. I'm going to return this money and tell him
But he wants to see you. Get in the car.
Oh, I see. I've returned your fee, I suppose I may leave.
And go straight to the authorities.
I've refused the case, so I'm free to act as I see fit.
You have a wife, 2 lovely children.
You wouldn't dare. Now listen, even if I'd wanted this case, there's nothing I could have done to help your man. Anyway, it's too late. He's taking off from the Adams Airport this afternoon for
Washington, Mr. Caldwell. Thank you. You have served your purpose.
You mean I may go? Thank you.
Adams Airport this afternoon.
This is perfect. With the pilot's papers and license, Rex Bennett will never know the difference.
Hurry, they're coming.
All set.
Mr. Bennett?
Yes.
The ship's ready to take off. All right, this is as far as you go, Bennett.
What's the idea?
Grab his keys, Lugo, and unlock those bracelets. Trying to get in one of those parachutes, Lugo.
Why?
We gotta stop at Gabby's place for orders. There's no landing field there, so we have to jump.
What about him?
We'll let him have it and let him get out with the ship. All right, hand me that other chute. Here, keep him covered until I get it on.
Commando Cody, Sky Marshal of the Universe.
Climb out. All right, hurry it up.
Hey, what's the big idea? If you fellows are looking for loose change, you're wasting your time. The young lady and I pay everything by check.
You can save the flip talk, kid. We're after information, not money.
Information?
Such as the secret frequency caller Commando Cody's private set.
No one but Cody himself knows that.
Check the dial position on the shortwave set in the car. Commando to Joan. I've reached 50,000.
Commando, cut out! Trouble!
One, two!
Commando, help!
That must be the radio.
It is.
Let's go.
Where's Joan?
Commando! I'm sorry, Commando. They took the radio.
Well, that's all right, Joan. I'll get you another one. I wonder what...
Calling Commando Cody.
Hey, that's one of them now.
This is Commando. Go ahead.
Stand by. In 2 hours, you will receive a personal message from the ruler. That's all, Commando Cody.
The ruler?
Gee, that means more trouble for Earth. I wonder what gruesome plan he's got up his sleeve this time.
Maybe we can pick up a directional fix on them. Let's get back to the office before that message comes in. All ready at monitoring?
Ready as of this moment, Commando.
I'll try to keep the ruler talking as long as I can.
What possible threat to Earth is there? As long as the cosmic dust blanket is protecting us.
Time.
Commando Cody, this is the ruler.
They're on.
This is Commando Cody.
This is the first of 7
Before you say any more,
communications which I have prepared. 7 times will you hear my voice. And 7 times will the people of your doomed Earth see my power to destroy you multiplied in the skies. My next communication will come in exactly 1 hour from now.
they're cut off. Recording or not, let's find out where they came from.
Hello, monitoring. Report, please.
Looks like it was a moving point, Commander.
Direction 123 southwest.
123 southwest.
Variable 3 seconds of arc during signal.
3 seconds of arc.
Right.
The recording was being transmitted from a moving vehicle traveling south on the mountain highway.
How about a roadblock?
There's too much traffic on that road. It'd be worse than searching for a needle in the haystack.
Any further instructions for monitoring?
Tell them to stand by to try again in an hour.
We'll try again an hour from now.
I wonder what the ruler could have meant when he said the doomed Earth would see his power to destroy us multiplied in the sky.
Commando, look how bright it's become outside.
What makes the sun so hot?
It's so bright I can't see anything. Hand me a polarizer, Dick. Take a look, Dick.
Shades of bikini.
But what do you see?
Speak up, man.
There are 2 suns in the sky.
You're right, there are 2 suns.
How can that be possible?
But anything as big as the sun can't be duplicated just like that.
What's this mean, Commando?
It means serious skin burns for one thing, if we don't get out of the direct rays. Earth can survive the heat of two suns, but only through stringent worldwide emergency measures.
Yes. It's for you, Mr. Henderson, Security Commission.
Henderson speaking. Yes, we know. Commando says there is a chance. Here, I'll let you speak to him.
Commando speaking. Yes, sir. I recommend worldwide water rationing immediately. Prepare for floods north of the 42nd parallel due to melting polar ice caps. As temperatures rise throughout the world, expect widespread grass and forest fires. People must be told to stay off the streets and indoors.
Attention all citizens. Attention all citizens. Go to your homes at once and stay there. This is an emergency. Stay off the streets. Attention all citizens. Stay off the streets. Go to your homes and await further instructions. Attention all citizens. Stay off the streets. The sight of twin suns in the sky has caused widespread panic in every major city in the daylight zones of the planet. Martial law has been put in operation throughout both North and South America. A water curfew is now in effect in the United States, and temperatures are still rising. Commando Cody is leaving for outer space to investigate.
Things won't get really bad for several days. By then, I hope we found out something.
Right.
We're nearing the dust cloud. Turn on the dispersal ray. As soon as we get above the dust cloud, we'll level off and have a look around. Let's see if I can center those twin suns on the scanner. Make it 90, Joan.
90.
That's right. Hold it. Come take a look, Dick.
Still two suns in the sky.
Two suns with twice the light and twice the heat. But there's still something missing. Do you know what it is?
Oh, what?
There should be twice the sun's normal gravity.
That's right. Every planet in the solar system should be pulled in closer.
But they're not. So that means that actually there's still only one true sun in the sky.
Commander Cody.
A ruler.
It
Right
has
on
been
schedule.
exactly 1 hour since my last communication. By now you have probably explained to the Earth governing officials how it will be possible to survive the heat of two suns. Look again in the sky, Commando. Perhaps you will now find it a little more difficult to reassure your world that it will still be safe.
What was that crack of his about reassuring the world?
There's your answer. Take a look.
Oh, no.
How does he do it?
Calling Commando Cody. Calling Commando Cody.
Commando speaking.
Commando, have you seen it?
I have, Mr. Henderson. There are three suns in the sky.
The people are shouting that this is the end of the world. Well, we're not licked yet. But this throws out all your calculations. I'll make new ones. The Security Commission wants you to return to Earth at once for a special meeting.
Tell them I'll be there. Set a return course for Earth.
Heavy clouds of dust have done much to blot out some of the terrible heat of the multiple suns. But great stretches of once fertile farmlands are now desolate dust bowls, incapable of supporting man or beast. The hot winds continue to blow, sending furnace-like temperatures soaring. In some areas, spontaneous fires rage out of control. There's fear that a sixth sun to appear in the sky would spell the complete end of all life on Earth. Sunset. It's night here now, but the Earth is still a furnace. People of all nations are rioting and threatening to overthrow their governments unless something is done. Very good. Tomorrow morning there will be 5 suns in the sky. By noon there will be 6. But before then I will communicate my terms for Earth's complete and total surrender to me.
We can't stay here and wait for Earth to surrender, Bailey. This heat's getting unbearable.
Don't worry. We're moving to a vacant refrigerator plant.
Well, isn't that where Kirk and Nordall have their headquarters?
Yeah, in between broadcasts to Commando Cody, they both managed to keep cool and comfortable there.
Somehow the ruler is able to multiply the images of the sun, possibly by reflecting it from various positions in space.
Yes, but mirrors large enough to do the job wouldn't be practical, would they?
The ruler wouldn't need mirrors if he had the secret of refractive force field.
A desert mirage is a reflection without mirrors.
You're on the right track, Joan. Any abrupt change in density creates a surface that reflects light and heat. Remember the formula for figuring the frequency density ranges in electromagnetic transmissions of power?
Yes, there's a copy of it in the safe, but
You and Joan make up a single-phase scanning unit, utilizing the principles of that formula. Get it aboard the rocket ship and wait for me at 80,000 feet.
Yes, sir.
That wind you hear might even blow us some good. Not only will the dust storms it's causing filter out some of the heat from the skies, but it will also keep most of the traffic off the roads.
Well, there'll be plenty of wind for that, and even more.
Say, maybe you'll be able to spot the outfit that's sending those broadcasts.
I'm hoping so. In the meantime, you and Joan get busy on that density detector.
Trying to destroy the whole Earth, and us along with it.
The ruler wants to conquer Earth, not wipe it out. It's time.
Commando Cody, this is the ruler. By this time, there can be no question in your mind but that Earth is doomed. Tomorrow morning, 5 suns will rise above the horizon to blister your world. The next move will be up to you. You will have 12 hours in which to arrange for Earth's unconditional surrender to me. Should this be not forthcoming at the appointed time, I will cause a 6th and final sun to appear in the sky. Earth will be burned to a crisp.
Now, this fancy two-way radio sure made our job a lot easier.
Yeah.
We may as well go back to the hideout.
How about the boss? We supposed to pick him up?
No, he and Mason will show up when they're ready. Boy, it's even hot in here. Better start the refrigeration unit. I'm gonna hide this before Baylor and Mason get here.
Aren't you gonna let him know how we kept in contact with Commando?
And let him take all the credit with the ruler? Oh, no. Let's play it smart. And maybe someday Baylor will be taking orders from us.
I'll take that.
Commander Cody.
Toss it here. And be careful how you handle it. This trigger is very delicate. I'm interested in finding out who this Baylor is. And so long as he's due here, we'll just wait for him. Calling Dick.
Where are you, Commando?
On my way to rendezvous point 6623.
Be right there, sir.
Yes. Tell you about it later. Where's the density detector?
We've attached it to the scanner according to formula, sir.
Good. Take her up to 40 miles, Joan.
Going up.
It's a low-power unit, Commando. But I don't see how it'll be much use against the ruler's refractive force fields.
Well, it's not made to destroy them, Dick. Only locate them.
Oh.
Altitude 40 miles, Commando.
Make it slow 90, Joan.
Slow 90.
There they are.
Yeah, all 5 of them.
Hold it right there, Joan.
Holding.
What now, Commander?
Ready the ray gun for combat.
You gonna try to shoot out those extra suns?
In a way. According to my figuring, the ruler is using 3 rocket ships for each refractive force field. By knocking out 1 ship in each triangle, we'll be able to clear space of each one of those reflected suns.
Yes, but it might take days to locate those ships, Commander.
That's why I had you and Joan put together this density detector. Oh. The ruler's ships are going to furnish us with their own range and position. Take a look.
By golly, Commando, it works.
We've only started. Elevate 14.
Elevate 14.
That's it. Hold it steady.
Holding steady.
Fire.
A direct hit. You put out a sun.
Elevate 10.
Elevate 10.
That's it, right there. Fire.
Two down, 2 to go.
Lower 8.
Lower 8.
Steady right there, Joan.
Steady she is.
Fire.
Three down.
Change course to 25.3, lower 9.
Changing 25.3, lowering 9.
That's it, hold it. Fire.
Hey, that does it, Commander.
I want to see too.
Come take a look.
I never knew one sun could look so good before.
Me too. I feel like cheering.
Well, cheer.
What do you know? Must have been tuned into my frequency.
Hello again. I hope you enjoyed that. That was the first of the first 5, of the Black Dragon. We'll be back next week, and thanks for tuning in. See you then. Good night.